At 11:47 p.m. on a quiet Thursday night, Emily Carter reached for her husband's phone to silence an incoming call. She wasn't snooping. She wasn't suspicious. After 12 years of marriage, trust had become automatic, comfortable, routine. But the moment she picked up the phone, her entire life changed because glowing on the screen was a message that read, "Dad, are you coming to my recital tomorrow?" And in that moment, Emily realized her husband might belong to another family. Welcome to another episode of What Will You Do? The cinematic storytelling series where every episode ends with one impossible human choice. Tonight's story, your husband has another family. And before this story ends, you will have to decide what you will do. Emily stared at the message while the shower ran in the background. At first, her brain rejected what she was seeing. Dad? Mark only had 2 children. They are children. But something deep inside her already knew the truth before she even unlocked the phone. Her hands trembled as she entered his passcode, their wedding anniversary. Inside the messages, she discovered an entirely different life. Photos of birthday parties, videos from vacations, a smiling little girl sitting on Mark's shoulders at a carnival, another woman kissing his cheek beside a Christmas tree, family dinners, movie nights, years of memories Emily had never existed in. The woman's name was Vanessa, and according to the messages, Mark had been living a second life for almost 6 years. 6 years. Another apartment, another relationship, another child calling him dad. Emily felt the room begin to spin around her. Every late business trip suddenly made sense. Every unexplained absence, every missed anniversary, every moment she defended him to friends, all of it collapsed at once. The terrifying part wasn't just the betrayal. It was how normal Mark had acted through all of it. How calmly he laughed at dinner. How naturally he kissed their children goodnight. How easily he moved between 2 separate worlds without falling apart. Emily realized she had spent 12 years sleeping beside a stranger. And somehow, that hurt even more than the affair itself. When Mark walked out of the bathroom and saw the phone in her hands, his face lost all color instantly. No denial, no confusion, just fear. The kind of fear that only comes when someone knows they've finally been caught. For a long moment, neither of them spoke. Then Mark sat down slowly on the edge of the bed like a man watching his entire life collapse. He admitted everything. The affair had started during a rough period in their marriage years earlier. At first, according to him, it wasn't supposed to become serious. But then Vanessa became pregnant, and instead of choosing one life, he chose both. Emily listened in complete silence while her marriage died in front of her. But the worst part came later that night because Emily discovered something even more disturbing. Vanessa had no idea Emily existed, not even once. Mark hadn't just betrayed his wife. He had built 2 completely fake realities, 2 women, 2 homes, 2 families, each believing they were his only life. And somewhere across the state, a little girl was waiting for her father to come home. Emily suddenly found herself thinking about the child more than the betrayal itself, because none of this was her fault. The girl was innocent. Vanessa was innocent. Even Emily's own children were innocent. And yet, every single one of their lives was about to explode because of one man's lies. Mark begged Emily not to contact Vanessa. He claimed he wanted time to figure things out. But Emily realized something terrifying. For 6 years, he had already been figuring things out. That night, Emily sat alone in the dark living room while her husband slept upstairs, or at least pretended to sleep. Rain tapped softly against the windows. The house felt unfamiliar now, like she was sitting inside somebody else's life, on the coffee table beside her. Mark's phone continued lighting up with messages from the other family. One message finally appeared that broke her completely. Lily waited all day for your call. Emily stared at those words for a long time because suddenly the situation became bigger than revenge, bigger than betrayal. Now there was a child involved, a child who loved a father that never truly belonged to her. And Emily realized that she had an impossible decision to make. Tell Vanessa the truth and destroy another woman's world forever, or stay silent and allow the lie to continue. So here is tonight's question. You discover your husband has secretly lived a second life for 6 years. Another woman, another child, another family. Do you expose the truth to the other woman, knowing it will shatter her life too? Or do you walk away quietly to protect an innocent child from all the fallout? What would you do? Some lies just don't destroy relationship. They destroy entire realities. Follow What Will You Do at MJ Shikandabelu for more cinematic psychological stories every week. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, the most dangerous secrets are the ones hidden inside ordinary lives.